Hello, Kelsey Taylor here. Welcome to another movie review. Now, just in time for the Halloween season and for this franchise 50th anniversary, I finally got around watching some movies I have on DVD that I bought that needed to be added to my collection that I want to do reviews on. And last week I revisited the live-action Scooby-Doo movies, two of them, Scooby-Doo and Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed. Now, these are the films that, mainly the first one, I used to watch a lot as a kid. I'm a huge Scooby-Doo fan, mainly of the original cartoon that came out in 1969, and I've always been a fan. Anything with Scooby-Doo, I'll like. And I watched these back, mainly the second one for the first time, and well, the first one I used to watch a lot, and I used to have it on a separate DVD until it got scratched up or something, so I had to rebuy this two-movie collection set. And I never had the second one on anything, so for $3.74, that was a decent price for it. And I haven't watched the second one since I saw it in theaters when it first came out. So, as a kid, I used to enjoy these movies, mainly the first one. I don't know why. And the second one, I kind of remember kind of liking a bit. However, I would say it's kind of weird looking back on these movies now when you look at some of the movies, based on cartoons. There's not that many of them are, massive hits. Meant they're actually good. Like the first one, I remember thought was really funny. However, when you look back on these, if you enjoy them as a kid, you probably would find them kind of awkwardly strange as an adult. I revisited these movies for the first time in, I think, 10 years or so. Mainly the second one over 10 years. But the thing is, you want to know, are they any good? Well, they're not masterpieces of cinema. The CGI on these movies are really bad compared to the stuff that we have now, especially in the first one. On the monsters and stuff, it's very, very weak. I'm sure, as a kid I wouldn't give a crap about effects, but looking back on it now, it does not hold up well. And how do I explain about the plots? This just basically just follows the formula. The Mystery Inc. Solve mysteries, right? And on the first one, it takes place on on some hotel resort, Spooky Island, and run by Rowan Atkinson's character. And Scooby-Doo 2, Monsters Unleashed, they also have to. It's kind of weird trying to explain the plots because, if you really love the cartoon and you're curious about how the live-action movies represent them, it can be kind of represented to almost not like the characters on the show or slightly mean-spirited. So, yeah, I went into these movies knowing that they're not going to hold up that well. The second film, just trying to remember. I mainly like the first one a bit better for some reason. I don't know. It's hard to compare which Scooby-Doo movie of these are the best. In the second one, try to solve a mystery. Their reputation gets ruined and they have to do something right. Something like that. It's kind of hard to explain because, I know there's certain people who don't like the Scooby-Doo live-action movies, and that it's understandable. Kids could like them for a bit, and then over time you just kind of outgrow them or something. Ever since then, there's been some more, I haven't seen all of them. There's been so many direct-to-DVD Scooby-Doo movies at this point. It's slightly better than this. The Zombie Island movie I really liked, and I've not gotten around to see the second one. And apparently there's going to be another theatrical release Scooby-Doo movie coming out next year in animation, the CG animation. So I'm guessing they're going to go back to the roots. But I'm kind of curious to see how it will go, because if it goes the same path as these movies, then that's not good. But I'm interested in it because I've always loved Scooby-Doo, especially the live-action movies. Would you show these to kids? Well, there's some stuff that may be a little bit too inappropriate for kids. I would show them any of the Scooby-Doo anime movies on DVD because, like I said, there's a whole lot of them. Might as well just watch those than this. But if you're a massive Scooby-Doo fan, you just don't care, you just want to watch anything, then these movies are definitely at least worth watching. Probably once. I don't know which one I would recommend more. Mainly part 1 or 2. I don't know. At least they follow the same formula. I see Matthew Lillard as Shaggy. Scooby-Doo is there as well. And like the characters, mainly in the first one, they cannot be represented that well. But I think, I think the one thing that steals the movies and anything Scooby-Doo related, Scooby-Doo and Shaggy with their funny antics and stuff. So even watching these movies back, like I kind of got a chuckle out of a lot of these, especially in the first one with the fart scene. Yeah, it's stupid watching it back, but as a kid, I thought it was very hilarious. so so it's definitely like these movies, like they're not great. They're not they're, like I said, they're no masterpieces, but they're kind of like, I don't know, weird fun movies you can shut your brain off and just like if you enjoy these movies as a kid, you watch them back now, you may find some stuff that you never, some certain jokes like you never got when you were younger, and you notice that the CG may look extremely weak, and so yeah, like I would recommend, like if you love Scooby-Doo, you're curious about the live action movies, like it's okay if you can skip over these because there's other better films out there on this franchise. So however, I would like to know what you guys think of the Scooby-Doo movies, like 1 through 2. Do you still enjoy them? Have you enjoyed them when you were a kid and not so anymore? It's kind of interesting looking back on these movies now. Maybe just as a Scooby-Doo fan, I'm not like a fangirl or anything. So yeah, basically looking back on these movies now, they're kind of fun, but kind of strange, and makes me more excited for the animated Scooby-Doo movie coming out next year, and I hope they don't screw it up. So that's my little brief review on the live-action Scooby-Doo movies. I'm looking forward to hear what you think of this review and what you think of these movies in general. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Adios! Yeah, Scooby-Doo's so cute, I'll give you that.